The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
People don't know how to act anymore. Am I right?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
And the newest case in point was brought to... Have you guys heard of this Dublin, New York City portal?
No.
Sorry, I was busy working. What?
Okay.
Explain.
Well, let's have this news piece explain it.
On Tuesday, an art installation in Manhattan called The Portal got shut down before even making it a week. The idea was for New Yorkers to be able to connect with folks 3,000 miles away in Dublin, Ireland via a 24/7 live stream. But then, you know.
I saw some of the TikToks.
People were flashing and flipping the bird. Wait, hold on, New Yorkers? What? Even though there has been security guarding the installation around the clock, it apparently became time for a reset. Here is the moment they pulled the plug with a message that now reads, "Portal is asleep, back up soon."
Oh, pretty cool.
Leave it to a few to ruin it for all.
Oh, yeah.
That was just boobs and fingers, though.
It sounds like a regular Saturday night for me.
Yeah, who cares? God. How do you?
So, yeah, the portal got shut down because people can't act right.
Yeah.
I understand. I would definitely be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, what did they expect? They knew people were going to do some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have a lot of fun with that. That would have been great.
Yeah, everyone's not going to be on their best behavior.
Absolutely not. Who does when they're live streaming? Look at this fucking
I
mess.
know. Jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I don't have a paper. I'll write it on my hand.
Sorry. 155. 155. The F.
Bleep that out for the radio.
Yeah, that's
See,
right.
I would have closed the portal
We
down.
can't
that's
bring
for sure.
you anywhere.
Yeah, so the portal shut down until further notice. They said they're going to work on a way to be able to filter out whatever.
Yeah. And even with the guard there, though, they said it was
Yeah,
security was there. I guess they weren't doing their job.
that still didn't stop people. Yeah,
Sleeping on the job.
yeah. So there's another instance of people not acting right. This guy's on a bus and he brought his own hammock.
No, I can see you. You can't see me. You don't come on that. I'm not here. On the police. No. No. Oh my God. No.
So he's in a hammock,
Yeah,
going a
Trying to
great
sleep on the bus.
yeah. One side of the attic, one end of the attic is tied to one end of the
Hammock.
bus. The other end of the hammock is tied to the other end of the inside of the bus. And he's rolling around in it like an idiot.
Kind
looks
of
fun.
intuitive genius there. I mean, that's not a dumb idea.
Well, they're making the most use of the
Wha-
area.
If there's no seats, I'm just going to post my hammock up and I can lay.
They could double the occupancy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Will you be sitting today or laying? But the bus driver can't see him, so that was an issue, it sounded
Oh
like.
yeah, and it's hard if you're getting off the bus. You got to climb under this
he's
idiot.
kind of right in the middle of the walkway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right. It's a terrible idea.
That's stupid.
So I don't know.
Do we know how this ended? Like
I don't. No.
Okay.
The bus driver said he was going to call the police. So
Yeah,
I
I'm sure the
imagine
cops
he
got
did.
involved.
Yeah, I don't know. Other idiots in the news. Raw milk sales have skyrocketed because idiots believe drinking bird flu will give them immunity.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
What?
So, let me get the headline here. So I'll read you the headline.
So I think bird flu is a thing you can get from raw milk.
Yeah.
When it's not pasteurized, you can get all sorts of diseases and stuff.
Yeah, so there's been an outbreak in bird flu.
I'm pretty much a doctor. I mean, come on.
Basically.
Sales in raw milk have risen 21% since bird flu was first confirmed in dairy cattle in late March. So people are finding this on Facebook. People on YouTube and TikTok are going, I drink raw milk all the time and it's great for me. And But real physicians say, do not drink raw milk. You could get very sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
But too many people have their TikTok PhD and, are looking for clicks
Absolutely.
and followers.
Raw
So
milk.
a little tidbit.
Oh, yay.
My family, we used to have goat milk, raw goat milk delivered to the house because Asen couldn't have cow milk when he was little. So we knew the risks involved in drinking the raw goat milk, but it was good. It tastes like goat cheese taste, like
yum.
goat cheese. Imagine just drinking a liquid form of goat cheese. It's actually pretty good.
I mean, you could dip some nice crackers in it.
And that's what we had in our fridge. You know, it came in like a big mason jar, and she'd deliver it. And because Asen was allergic to, he wasn't lactose intolerant, but he was allergic to the protein in cow milk specifically. It's one of those weird. Anyway.
So this is raw, unpasteurized goat milk?
Raw, unpasteurized goat milk. She had a goat farm here locally, and she'd milk the goats, and then people would be on her route, and she'd go deliver all the milk, and we'd get milk once a week. I mean, we're farmers. This is what we do.
Did they eat the poison ivy out of your house, too?
I don't know.
Dave and Buster's. There's a Dave and Buster's coming to Port St. Lucie. What's interesting about that? Well, now Dave and Buster's is allowing customers to bet on games.
Ooh,
gambling.
Now that's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're talking Kim's language.
Yes. Let's hear it.
All right, so adults 18 and older will be able to place real money wagers on arcade games with friends. So if you want to bet Kim $5 that you can beat her and pop a shot, you can do that.
Yeah, you would.
So
Definitely.
it's gambling on the games that are at Dave and Buster's.
Yes.
Okay, we're
Don't
not
even get me started
football,
on
basketball, horses, none of that.
my
Okay.
skee ball skills will finally pay off, man.
Oh.
This is how you skee ball, in case you didn't know.
Oh, is that it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
The
you
skee
must be
ball.
a pro.
And then you've got the air hockey.
Uh-huh.
Get out of here, man. I'm going to make so much money on this.
Don't they have that game where it's the dance where you light up?
Dance Dance Revolution
Yeah.
or something.
Now that, I'd played some of that.
Well, it sounds like let's just close
We're
the
going to
company.
Dave
We're
and
going to be rich
Buster's.
now.
When is it coming? When is it expected to open?
Soon.
Okay.
I don't know when the Port St. Lucie one opens. And I don't know when this is going to be all legal and ready to go.
Let's get research and development on it. Yeah.
Yep, get
Write
it.
that down.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're
Yes.
nodding. Got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thanks, Kathy.
Yeah. The betting function is expected to launch in the next few months. And it'll work through the company's app. They use real money contests. They don't want...
Spit it out.
it doesn't matter. This is all legal mumbo jumbo. It sounds like fun.
All right.
Well, that's what we do here. We have fun.
Yes.
We have fun. A woman was found living in Michigan in a Michigan grocery store sign.
Oh, family fair.
Living in the sign?
Living inside that sign right there that's on the screen.
That looks like it's really high off the ground.
Yeah.
I would want to live in the curves of the M there. You'd get, blockage from the wind.
How big is this? I need something proportion.
It's like the public sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like at the top of the building.
Yeah.
She's at the top of a building.
Yeah, it looks kind of like an attic. They said inside is at that fulcrum, that top part,
Yeah.
8 feet tall.
Oh, she's got plenty of
that top
space.
part.
I would live in the A. In the A.
The space was about 10 to 15 feet long, 5 feet wide, 8 foot tall at the highest point. She was really living it up in there. She had a flooring, a computer, a desk, a printer, even a Keurig coffee setup.
She had a little studio apartment.
Printer. She probably had a podcast studio in there.
She probably did.
It was a family affair.
Uh-huh.
The woman left without incident. They're not identifying her. It's not clear how long she'd been up there on the roof. The person that found her was just a worker. Just happened upon her, called the cops, and that was it.
So I guess if they would have caught her, she could have been, arrested for squatting or something?
I think, or trespassing, whatever. But she was not formally charged for living in the space.
Yeah, man. Everyone's got a safe place to sleep and brew their Keurig.
I think we might have had a solution to the homeless problem and the empty store problem all at the same time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, except Winn
Live
Dixie's
in the attics.
got. Wait, are we living in the attic or in the sign?
Well, I think that's what it is. It's the dead space behind the sign.
Yeah.
So you're living in like the attic portion of the building that's kind of outside.
All right. I'm living in a letter
get
here.
on the same page,
I'm
lady.
living in a letter. Okay.
Yeah. She lives behind the sign.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big enough to live in the letter.
Yeah.
Jeez, Kim. Oh, God.
Video games. They're
boy.
fun.
Oh, yeah. That's what we do here.
They they can be addictive.
Mm-hmm.
And especially so for one Pennsylvania priest. He's been charged for misusing $41,000 in church funds on Candy Crush. Games like Candy Crush and Mario Kart and Pokemon. And this is a guy you wouldn't want to take to Dave & Buster's.
Stupid games.
Yeah, tough games.
He's an old guy if he's playing those games.
What did he buy for 41 grand? That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of Candy
a lot of
Crush.
Candy Crush.
Yeah. He said it's just a mix-up. No big deal, but
Nothing to see
nothing
here.
to see here.
Priests say that a lot when they're in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Moving on. You ready for
on.
Cock-a-Doodle-Dos-and-Don'ts?
Sure.
Okay.
Jeez, things sure are going smoothly here, Jess.
Oh, man.
This is your first time. in a long
Something's
time.
going to fall apart.
Yeah, way to jinx it.
Oh, jeez.
It's time for Cock-a-Doodle Do's and Don'ts.
So I think the last time I chatted about or had a cockle-doodle-do's and don'ts, it was when we had little chicks in studio. I had Spot, who was broody, which means she feels the need to lay on her eggs and hatch the eggs, but our eggs are unfertilized. So I thought it was great timing because she had been sitting for a few weeks. So we bought baby chickens and I was just going to slip them right under her butt. Well, that failed miserably.
Oh.
Either she hadn't been broody long enough and the chicks were just too old. It wasn't the right combo. So we had chickens everywhere. So now they're just in a little crate inside the coop. So the big chickens can't get to them. But this posed another problem because all of a sudden we weren't getting any eggs from any of the other girls, and we found out she was laying on all of them. So we couldn't figure out how the eggs were getting under her. Yeah, there's 4 different nesting boxes, and they kind of all have a divider between them. So I'm picturing her like using her wing to get them under her or her beak. So I got myself a chicken cam, and now we are hooked up live in the chicken coop.
Awesome.
Come to find out, she was sitting in one of the most popular boxes. You know, it's like a toilet. You know, you got the certain toilets you like to use. You don't go to. There's one in the house everybody poops in, right? That's their egg box. So they were kicking. So they were kicking her out. So I could tell in the cam. They wanted to lay, so they'd get behind her and boot her out, and they would lay in that box. So solve the mystery of where all the eggs were going. And damned if she's still not sitting. So that's a picture of her just whatever yesterday, and she is still sitting in that box. It's been like 4 weeks. This is well past the point of when...
I feel bad for her. She just wants some babies?
She just wants babies.
Are you going to try again?
No, because now we have the 4 new chicks, so I don't want to have, I don't want 2 different flocks of new chicks and entering them, you know, putting them in with the other girls. It's a whole process, so I don't know. She has been broody before, and she's never hatched eggs because we've never had fertilized eggs, and she just kind of snaps out of it one day, but usually it's at the 21-day mark. They usually sit for 3 weeks. She has been sitting for
Sounds like
over
my
3
period.
weeks.
It's like an ovulation cycle. Huh?
Kind of, yeah. Like 3 or 4 times a year, she'll get broody and, I'm going to lay some babies. And then she just snaps out of it. So I'm waiting.
Go drink your goat milk
And
while you wait.
now I found all my eggs. She was hoarding them. They were all under her ass.
They were all in one basket.
All in one basket.
Wow.
Never put your eggs in one basket.
Never.
didn't you know?
Look
But
how pretty
all
those
the
eggs
colors.
look, though.
Those are all from her.
No, hers are actually the dark brown.
Okay.
She lays the dark brown.
Okay.
So the rest she stole from everybody else. Well, I thought she stole, but nope. They said, "Get out, lady. I want to use this box."
Very cool. Life on the farm.
Life on the farm.
Very
Wow.
cool. All right. When we come back, we're going to play the game that's sweeping the nation. It's Match the Criminal to the Crime.
Ooh.
And we've got Kimpossible Trivia coming right up, right after this. Stay tuned.
Wounded Waters is hosting its second annual Offshore War Fishing Tournament on May 25th at Causeway Cove Marina in Fort Pierce. There'll be cash prizes, side pots, and the first 100 boats get a free bucket. The Wounded Waters Offshore War will also be hosting a Kids Land tournament that morning. Join us at the Wounded Waters Fishing Tournament May 25th at Causeway Cove Marina, Fort Pierce. Register now at woundedwaters.org. Discounts for veterans and first responders. Visit woundedwaters.org.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs, all in the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Pollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a spring sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture. Enjoy Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Come out this Friday and Saturday night at 6 and 8 p.m. for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Warning, you may laugh until it hurts. Kickstart your evening with live entertainment, food, and drinks at Live in the Loop. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
All right, welcome back to Kriske Business. You know, we all have our biases. We all have our prejudices. I think that's a human thing. But this game, I think, teaches us that you can't always judge a book by its cover. This is the game where we go on the smokinggun.com and we match the criminals to the crime, or at least what they're accused of. All right, so in this instance, we've got 5 people. We've got 3 women, 2 men, and their charges are disorderly conduct, possession of child porn, domestic violence, battery, and manslaughter. Those are the charges. We've got to match the charges with the accused criminal.
This guy with his neck is like a goddamn giraffe.
Yeah.
I think long neck is child porn.
Yeah,
Okay,
me too.
yeah. Definitely child porn, most often a man.
No, not that
the
guy.
other guy.
Oh,
long
other
long neck.
Long neck, not tattooed neck.
Long neck
Okay.
bottle.
Guy eating from the trees up there.
Mhm.
All right, tattooed neck. What do we think about him? I think he looks like I don't know.
Manslaughter. He looks like he might be in a gang.
I think the lady in the middle, manslaughter. Who looks upset enough for manslaughter?
Lady in the middle looks like she's a bad lady. Maybe she's battery. You think she?
Well, she has a shirt that says "Good Girl."
Yeah, which makes me think she's bad.
All right. All right. So we'll go battery with her.
Okay. I'm kind of thinking that or domestic violence.
Okay.
Okay, you're thinking domestic violence. Okay,
right,
so maybe battery on the guy, on the other dude.
Oh gosh, I don't know, and we don't have all day.
And disorderly conduct could be like some drunk girl out at a bar, so it could be one of the chicks. Same with manslaughter, right?
Yeah,
If she's
yeah.
drunk-
I say we keep those right where they are.
Right.
Go right up.
right up.
I don't. Okay.
Well,
All right.
what-
I'll play with that.
What do you think?
I was thinking manslaughter, the first one. She kind of looks crazy.
Okay.
All right, bump her around.
All right.
Do a whoop-de-doo.
We'll switcheroo here. Manslaughter for her. Disorderly conduct for the final one.
All right.
All right. Do we like that?
I love it.
If someone else is in charge of the child porn, I'm going to be a little surprised.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's see it.
All right. Well, first, let's get our reactions. Hold on. Okay, there's our reactions. Okay. I'm going to hit the button, guys. We're submitted. Okay. We got 3 wrong.
Oh, man.
All right. That first lady was disorderly conduct in real life.
Oh, okay.
The second guy we got right.
Oh, we got
possession of
domestic
child-
violence right.
We got the child porn guy right. We got the domestic violence person right.
Okay.
All right. That tattooed neck was manslaughter.
So he was, totally in a biker gang.
All right, and blonde lady was battery.
All right. Hey, look, we felt strong about that child porn.
And
At least
battery.
we got that.
That
and
good
battery.
girl
The good
gone
girl
bad.
was bad.
She was, yes.
All right, I'll take it.
All right,
All
take
right.
yourself out of here,
Oh,
too.
geez, bye-bye.
Kimpossible.
Kimpossible?
Kimpossible Trivia.
All right, now's the time where Erita has left the arena of fun and talk, and we are going to do a trivia show now.
Wow, nice job, Jesse.
Way to set that up. All right. Kim's going to read the questions. I'll give you the answers.
Okay, Jesse.
Yes.
What common herb is also known as coriander?
Oh, boy. What common herb is also known as coriander?
Yes.
I've never heard of coriander. I'm going to go with oregano.
What two keys on a keyboard are shortcut for paste?
It's going to be Control V. I had to look at the keyboard for that.
Oh, geez. What color is the opposite of blue on the color wheel?
Oh, okay. The opposite of blue, and I just learned this like a year ago, is orange.
Go on.
All right, because I'm a Gator fan, and orange and blue are their colors, and they're opposites, and they, I'm learning about, visual art, and, as I am a graphic designer by
Okay,
trade.
we only got 24 minutes.
All right.
What is a group of witches called?
It's like a haven or a craven? A little craven.
How many stars are there in the Big Dipper?
Ooh. 7. 7 stars in the Big Dipper.
What singing group is Sexy and I Know It?
The one I'm in. I'm sexy and I know it. It's got Red Foo as the singer. LMFAO.
What fictional town does Forrest Gump live in?
Greenbow, Alabama.
All right. Go ahead and talk about something for a second here.
All right.
Ramble on.
All right. It's obvious anyone can have their own show. Plainly obvious by here at Kriske Business. You can have your own show too. We have the Evergreen Media Network. That's where you can find all our shows. The Evergreen Media Network. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Livestream. We're on Saturdays and Sundays on 107.9 The Patriot here locally in Vero Beach. And contact us if you want your show. All right. That was painful enough.
No, tell us about
Erita's
it.
back.
Oh, we got to go quick, huh?
All right. Save the show.
Jeez. All right, Erita, you're going to know a lot of these.
Oh.
What common herb is also known as coriander? You're a farmer.
I don't farm vegetables. Coriander would be sage.
What two keys on a keyboard are shortcut for paste? Jesse got to look at his keyboard.
I did.
Oh, keys on a keyboard. Shortcut for paste. Control V.
What color is the opposite of blue on the color wheel?
Red.
What is a group of witches called?
Oh, jeez. Coven.
How many stars are there in the Big Dipper?
In the whole Big Dipper?
A whole nother.
6.
What singing group is Sexy and I Know It?
Sexy and I know it. Oh, God. I don't know it.
What fictional town does Forrest Gump live in?
Greenbow, Alabama.
All right, you guys did great. Those were really good. Really good job. Jesse had no idea, as well as you, what coriander is.
No
and that is cilantro.
Cilantro.
Oh, okay.
I thought coriander was just I've heard it before, but all right.
The two keys on the keyboard, Jesse and you both got this correct with Control V. The color opposite of blue on the color wheel is, of course, orange, that Jesse got correct. And when you watch the show back, you can hear his long explanation.
Oh, I'm sure.
Which group of witches? What's the group of witches called? Erita got that correct. Jesse did not get it. What is it? Coven.
A coven.
There are 7 stars in the Big Dipper. Good job, Jesse.
Oh. Nice guess.
The singing group, I'm Sexy and I Know It. LMFAO. Jesse got that correct.
God, I've never gotten that.
The fictional town where Forrest Gump lives. Both of you guys together say it.
Greenbow, Alabama. And you got to say it just like Forrest does.
Great job, guys.
That was fun.
Jesse, you came out the winner. Congratulations.
All right, very good. We've had fun. I hope you've had fun too.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right, we'll have more chicken stories and crazy stuff next week.
Yep.
Or maybe we won't.
Maybe we won't. We'll
Tune
keep
in.
you guessing.
That's right. Hit us up. Like, follow, subscribe, Evergreen Media Network. Bye.